Good evening, Tallahassee, and welcome to FSU Weather Wednesday edition. We have a special show planned for you tonight. 15 minutes instead of a half hour. It's going to be quick, but stay tuned. It's going to be fun. It's currently 74 degrees with some rain here and there across Tallahassee right now. 3 miles an hour wind. Our radar showing clear skies right now. Hopefully, oh, there's the rain. Seeing that rainfall coming in, and we'll see that later on, so keep a lookout for that. And tonight's headlines, we're looking at Tropical Depression. Nicholas is bringing more rain to the Panhandle like we haven't had enough already. Severe weather in the Northeast and more invests on the way. All this and more on FSU Weather starting right now.
Good afternoon, Tallahassee. I'm student meteorologist Josh Green.
And I'm student meteorologist Elizabeth Temple.
And as Melissa did mention, we do have a very special shortened episode of FSU Weather Wednesday edition for you today.
Yes, it'll be very exciting and we'll see how it goes.
Yeah, so we've got a few things going on right now weather-wise around the country. Starting down in the southeast, we do have the remnants of that tropical system that just brought a lot of rain to the Houston, Texas area, which is now actually dumping a lot of rain right over Louisiana and New Orleans, especially those places that don't need that rain right now.
Yeah, absolutely. And we are actually seeing some rain that is tied to those outer
Yes,
bands,
the outer bands from that tropical storm that's still moving through the country right now. And even in the Northeast right now, they've got a cold front moving through the area, especially the tri-state area, New York, New Jersey. So they're going to see a large amount of rainfall throughout the following days, but then they could possibly see some cooler temperatures.
Yes, and that would be nice, especially for up north. It is definitely, I am excited to see those.
Yes, those
fall
cooler
temperatures.
I
yeah.
know. See, hopefully we can get into some fall temperatures down here too. And for now, we're going to throw things back over to the wall with Melissa to give us a more local look at what's to come.
Thanks, Josh. So as we were saying, it is currently 74 degrees, and we're having some showers coming through Tallahassee here and there. So if you're planning on going out tonight, you're probably going to want to check that radar. There's a good chance you might get stuck in a shower. So just be aware of that. Make sure you check the radar. You're not going to be stuck standing out in the rain. See our radar coming in. There's some rain over here once it comes back in. Some heavy rainfall from Tropical Depression Nicholas that just hit Texas. So we'll be seeing that continued rainfall over the next few days. Our temperature almanac, 86 degrees today with a low of 72. So we're starting to see those cooler nighttime temperatures. It's actually lower than our average for this time of year. So we're looking at much below our record high. So hopefully we can see these temperatures, and we're gonna throw things over here. We're just gonna wrap this show up. So we're gonna try and get these graphics working again. So it's a warm day out and cooler temperatures that we see coming in. Hopefully we'll start seeing those nice fall temperatures, some rainfall coming in. We have some cold fronts moving through the country, bringing cooler weather. No, I'm looking forward to those fall temperatures. I'm sure you are too. Our dew points have actually been dropping as well. So a lot of nicer temperatures. Really looking forward to that time of year again. Not looking forward to that cold though. Not quite fond of that. Being a native Florida-born person, it's always better to have warm temperatures to me. But most people like those colder temperatures. So we're just going to keep on going. And what else is there going on? We have several invests out there that we are watching right now. We have a tropical depression sitting over Texas and Louisiana, still throwing rainfall at us, and a whole bunch more going on that we'll get into at some later point. Now we're going to turn things over to Josh to talk more about Florida.
Thanks, Melissa. What a superstar. Even able to keep going when those graphics pause, just like that. And Melissa's actually making her way over to the desk to join me right now, even though you can't see her.
That's right. I'm sitting right here next to Josh, and we're going to talk about Florida. So Josh, we had that tropical depression that was sitting over Texas and Louisiana. So tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, so that's the remnants from a tropical storm. Actually, it was a hurricane that was skirted right across the Texas coast. We covered it a few days ago, but now it's dumping a lot of rain right around the Gulf Coast, Louisiana, and now moving into our area.
That's right. So we're going to be seeing a lot more rainfall. Unfortunately, that's not going to be clearing up. But at least we don't have a football game this weekend that we have to worry about getting rained on at.
No, see, that is the great thing, that we don't have to worry about that until the following weekend when we play Louisville. But this weekend, we'll be away. Moving a little bit eastward in Florida, over by the Jacksonville area, they're starting to get some of that rainfall that we've been seeing throughout the day here in Tallahassee.
And that's going to continue as those fronts across the country continue to move towards the east, and that tropical depression continues to fall apart and moves towards the northern states.
Right, and as for our viewing area right now in the Tallahassee region, we've actually started to see some of those ray bands start to make their way out of our area, which is a good sign. Maybe you can get out a little bit for the rest of today without some rain. Maybe you got to take the dog for a walk. Something like that, you never know.
Yeah, just want to check the radar and make sure you're not going out when the storm is just about to hit you, getting stuck in that really heavy rain.
Right, exactly. So right now, we're currently sitting at 74 degrees. As we said, we've seen that rain start moving out of our area, and we've got a light wind right now as well.
That's right, so hopefully it'll clear up a little bit. If you are planning on going out, maybe it would be a bit nicer. Just make sure you're paying attention, because there's a good chance you're going to get rained on at some point tonight if you're going out and planning on staying outside.
Right, exactly. So some of our North Florida headlines, they do include the remnants of that tropical system will continue to bring rain into our area as we go into tomorrow morning, especially more eastwards towards the Jacksonville regions. They're going to get a lot of the rain that we kind of saw today.
That's right, and you also want to be paying attention to the National Hurricane Service and staying up to date with those invest storms, as there is a lot of uncertainty with their tracks at this time. So you need to make sure that you're paying attention and planning ahead of time to keep you and your family safe.
Awesome. All right. Well, we appreciate you guys tuning in for today. Obviously, we've had a bit of technical difficulties, but of course, we always love to keep it interesting here on FSU Weather.
It definitely was a special segment today, and we hope you all have a great night. I'm student meteorologist Melissa Geiger.
And I'm student meteorologist Josh Green. Good night.